Let's look at for opportunity for the day, and I want to share a free perspective on the market. Let's look at a potential market direction. Shavyfxhub. I will never reach out to you for account management, soliciting of funds, or to help you grow your money. I will never do that. When I say I will not do something, I will not do it. So it's for you to know the caliber and the structure of the owner of the firm. I will never reach out to you for anything. All our trades are free. They are free because we are using free trades to master how to analyze the financial market accurately and independently. Come to your line chart. This is the beginning of the rally after price switch change from downtrend to uptrend, market change direction. So I want to pick that price action. Now, you see, what you see in 30 minutes is different from what you see in 15 minutes. And what you see in 15 minutes, there is a breakout. There's a breakout here. Let's see, let's not conclude, let's not rush. Yesterday, when I called the sniper entry at 2927, this is how I got it. I didn't want to share it, but I just want to share it so that it doesn't look like we are doing anything special here. There is nothing anybody calling trade is not a special thing. I never see it as anything. I've never for one day see it as anything special. Some traders, when they call a trade that goes, they want to shout and call themselves goods. Okay? You are not a good in this market. You are just getting a little portion of what the market gives. So I never one time considered free trade as anything. It's nothing to me. I don't need this thing. So now we have set the market up for a bullish phase, and we need to correct our. Let's correct our trend line on 30 minutes as little deviations matter. Every little deviation matters. As small as it is, every little of them. So now our key buy litmus test on 30 minutes will be on break of these two structures. So on 30 minutes, sorry, this is 30 minutes scalper strategy. And here, this is what gives birth to the ascending trend line on 30 minutes. So what this means is that if buyers break this structure, that will be break of 2920. Like I earlier said in my previous video, then they will now go up around 54. So this will not be your selling roof. So at this level now, New York time, they will show some exhaustion at this level. By close of London heading into New York session, 53 is a sell. That is if they break this structure. But they're already broken out from the structure. But let's see, let's progress, let's make progress and see if there are other opportunities. You turn on your line chart and look from the roof. From the roof, we have here as a resistance structure yesterday. And that resistance structure was broken. And we made a couple of descending turn. And look at it here, resistance structure, break of a resistance structure. This is a retest to a broken resistance structure, make it a demand floor, and market ultimately broke that demand floor and returned again. So let's look at it based on what it's on 30 minutes. Let's represent what the market has done. That is all I'm doing. So let's see if in the course of doing that, now look out here. Here is a right here is a supply roof, break of a supply roof. This is a retest to a broken supply roof, confirming as a demand floor. Then price broke a demand floor, came back here to respect it as a supply roof, respected here as a supply roof, another respect. Now today candle broke that supply roof, meaning that it owe it what? Demand. A broken supply roof is a demand. So that was why price has bought at 2915, 2914, 2913. The 4 hours candle before it closed came down peak liquidity. So that was how that market made that move. It is based on this structure. It is based on this structure. And let's arrange it where you can see here our line is cutting the edge of so we must arrange it properly. If you don't arrange it properly, you are not going to get the market is going to use your account for liquidity. So it must be arranged. My arrangement is based from here to here. We cannot cut the body of this line chart. We need to, at the close of the line chart, that is what we need. And we go back. So we can now make our final adjustment, then come back again to the line chart to make sure that we are not cutting the body of a 30 minutes candle so that the market will come down without dipping into your account much. Now look at where it reacted. So if you entered at 2916, the market dip you by 2913. So three points are taken away from your market. So if your stop loss is 5 points, you are in a big win. It didn't take you out. You are in a win. So when you have a structure like this, you must factor liquidity. And factoring liquidity is your own, you use your own knowledge. You use your own knowledge to factor liquidity. Nobody will tell you what to do. You decide what is your risk appetite, what can you take and what can you not take. So one of the key things to look here, we have a very strong price action at this level. Go back on 30 minutes and see it after price breaking that structure. So technically, it's returning the market back in the hands of buyers, thereby coming against earlier prediction on a potential sell. But will sell happen? It will happen when structure is fulfilled. We have here as a horizontal demand structure. After break of structure, price came here, respected it as a demand structure, broke the demand structure, came back to respect as a supply roof, and sold. After breaking the supply, returned to demand floor, and couple of buys, break of demand, and we pick liquidity on the bottom, 2,900 zone. At that 2,900 zone, you can see it. I closed yesterday when market came down. Price also returned to that zone, 2,900, 2,903, 2,904 to pick liquidity. So that remains a valid position for buy even today. So that means that the market is playing within that zone, 2,900 and 2,920. So that becomes what we are seeing now. That's the new thing we are seeing, and there's nothing we can do about it. And you can see this rejection at this area. When price create a demand structure here before the break of that demand structure. So I want to use the both of them as a reference for 30 minutes. Now, all we are doing is to see that price returns back to the ascending trend line. If price returns to the ascending trend line, it's no longer a sell, it's now a buy. Where price I will hold that buy until price gets into 2,954. Anything less than that, you do not understand market structure. Anything less than that, anything less than that, then you are the one who do not understand the structure of market. So now let's come back and see what we have done. Now we've got defense at 2915, 2913 maximum. Now the next thing we are looking at for now is to see if we can break this structure. So if price manage to come here and break this structure, it's breaking this structure on double confluence. So what this means is that this is a potential buy floor. So if market returns here at 2913, 2914 again, this time it comes on a double confluence too, and might have the opportunity to break 2920, and we use that opportunity and go higher. We use that opportunity and go higher. This is case one. Oh. It's not compulsory that this is what will happen because the market is dynamic. It is dynamic in every sense. In any way you can think of it, it's very, very dynamic. So now the second thing the market will do is because we already have a breakout from this bullish channel, and you can see what price has done on this bullish channel after updating it, creating here a supply roof, and we have another supply roof, and we have another supply roof, and we have here as breaker structure and retest to a broken demand structure, making it a supply roof. So we have one, two, three, four. We're expecting the last one to come on this zone. Good. So now what we want to see is want to see a potential. If we break out from this structure, a breakout from 14 this time will not be nice. I don't expect market to break out from here again, but if they break out from here, it will still come back again to 903. So this becomes a psychological level. And don't forget to have a couple of fundamentals to the ADP non-farm employment change and the ISM. So both data will really affect the market. And then we are going to look at the greenback and see how 30-year bond yield is responding to current monetary change instituted by Federal Reserve. So we look at it and see how people are responding to the bond yield, and the performance will give us a clue as to where dollar is going. So what I see here on the 30 minutes, which is very important for me, and let's see for the 5 minutes is the structural lines. So the structure aligns with 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 45 minutes. So it gives us a clue as to where this guy is going to. On 30 minutes, we cut that price action actively. And well, let's see. If price breaks away from 2,914, then it will ultimately come down to 2,904. Even below that, price might rally around to 2,900 and break below that. We'll just return price the way price came up. So if that is what price want to do, that is fine. Then I will most likely be looking at here a descending trend line move for buy opportunity. Yes, so if that happens, then I want to put, do not forget that the bearish candles can be very, very annoying. Two bearish 4 hours candle can reach here. Two bearish falling candle can get to that point. So nothing is impossible in trading. Don't be afraid. There is no structure that cannot be broken. As nice and strong a structure look, there is no structure that cannot be broken. I've never seen a structure that cannot be broken. It's a matter of sentiment. So if that happens, then I want to use our common technical analysis that after break of structure, price have create a demand structure here and have bought. Let's arrange this thing very well. Line with the buy, and we return here again for another buy. So if we break out from there and we break out from 2,900 psychological level, most likely we will come here below 2,870. That is around 65. New York time 65.60. And the reason for that is when you look very well, you see that where has the market been buying? From the roof, we have a break of structure. There is a structural break at this level. Price came here to retest it. We return here again to retest it. So most likely, if market is playing along and it's not uptrending, if they cannot break back to return to the bullish ascending channel, Like I said, we have a breakout. We can break out and break back. It doesn't mean. So if price breaks, because now I've seen how they defended the black supply roof, a broken supply roof became a demand floor, and they have insisted on 2914, 2913, 2912. So if they insist and they want to go up, it could be it. Or market might just come and retest yesterday high, 2927. It might retest it and go down from there. It might retest it and reject. If you go down here and reject, it's still a valid analysis. In 30 minutes, it's another good floor, 2870. The potential market reaction, very nice price action. Price action at that level is very nice. I do like it. Yes. So let's see. The market is a little bit choppy, and we'll have fundamental data coming. So both of them will really shape the direction of trade for gold. The ADP non-farm and the ISM data will be coming up. Let's see. We have a cap break of 904, break and close, 30 minutes. Even on a 30 minutes break and close, it will be a sell signal. I'm sure of the downside. So that price can take the leverage of that downsell and come down. And to the roof, we are seeing 54. We are seeing 54 based on the pattern. We are seeing 54. The march into New York is giving us 59. 59 into 64 based on this strategy. So I'm going to mark this. I'll change the color to green. So if you replicate the chart and price comes into the box, you buy. I will not call the trade position until we see the direction of trade. Then I will be sure where the market is going to. So if I call a number now, it will be inconsistent with our strategy. So we want a clear break of structure. Then we can now decide where will be the next sell and where will be the next buy.